Hello guys, lipat na natin dito. Okay. Let's start with the reading of the Barangay Council members. The presiding officer, Punong Barangay Nidatolang. Committee on Appropriation and Education, Fernando Sosminia. Committee on Peace and Order, Cecilio Teosols Jr. Honorable Gines Talang, Chairman on Infra and Public Works. Committee on Health and Sanitation, Alvito Madlas. Committee on Women and Family, Helen Alcala. Committee on Agriculture, Ranilo Serrano. Committee on Ways and Means, yours truly. Committee on Youth and Sports Development, our SKX official member, Lucilo Mangmang. Barangay Secretary, Teresita Amoy. Barangay Treasurer, Cecilio Sino. We are now going to read the minutes of the first regular session, dated March 7, Monday, 8 a.m. The meeting was called to order by the presiding officer with an opening prayer led by Kagawad Ranilo Solana and followed by the singing of the hymns led by Kagawad Alvito Madlas. The roll was called, 10 were present, SK on seminar. The calendar of business were inventory, Buheco, MOU or Memorandum of Agreement, survey, seminar, tarpaulin, BEKA, 8,000 Purok Aid, TESDA, BTR's report, Magtubod report, palit, butas, flashlight, kapote, etc. for emergency kit, additional tanod, last agendum. The reading of previous minutes were their corrections, suggestions, and clarifications, and the approval. Clarification by the presiding officer. Mixer, Nahalin, worth 20,000. Dangkoy, postponement due to weather condition. No more corrections. Approval of the previous minutes. Read has been moved by Kagawad Cecilio Sol and seconded by yours truly, and the previous minutes was also adopted. The reference of business, none of all sequence, proposed ordinance, proposed resolution, communication, committee, and Purok report. Since it is our first session, there is no committee and Purok report. Business for the day. Inventory of all barangays properties, March 15 AM, only 3 persons. Buheco or Bapa, clearing, magsulog usak ang clearing sa poste before itap. Memorandum of Agreement for board member Bonita, 50,000, 15,000 for PCL President Adyong, pending the budget for 2021. Survey on Wednesday, March 9, Balisbisan 2 meters away per law. Next, seminar, 9,500 pesos budget for Congress. Tarpaulin for BHW. ang baka sa barangay as part of livelihood project and program from Richard to the person who will be raffled or those who are interested to handle the cow. 8,000 Purok aid has been claimed. TESDA to suggest what to study or to produce. The rules suspended by yours truly and seconded by Kagawad Alvi for BTR report. Nonetheless, the session went smoothly. The BTR's report as follows. Raw as of December, 70,115. Include that, Your Honor, in the listings of the BTR's report section. Remaining salaries for BPSO, 3,000 pesos. Include this again, Secretary to the list of BTR's report. 20% deficit, 302,000 of which include this to the transparent action note for reporting. Financial collection, 385,000. Still be recorded. Please do record that for sole purpose of the inventory audit and etc. Cash ban, 446,146 pesos and 23 cents. Include that on the transparent reporting. To note, for cash ban, February collection, 1,075 pesos, 1,075 as per listed and as per encoded, printed and distributed the list of our minutes. Sinking fund, 4,908. Include this to the report of the BTRs. Magtubod collection for 72 household, 2,160. Less 1,500 for the plumbers. 660 pesos cash on hand. Palitunon from preparedness, butas, flashlight, kapote, tagaan ang tanod, BHW, BNS. Additional tanod, imigdiyo, tanasas, PD, ipabilin with 2 sanctions already. Other matters plotted on the minutes of the previous session held March 7, Monday 8 a.m. Kag Gines bahin sa solar, there were no further explanation of this. Kapitan ang Morales si Mayor ang patindog sa haligi mo gyapon ang mutaod installation sa haligi barangay na. Period. Kag Alvi ang drainage Kasimon Miawas, no further explanation. Kapitan ang solusyon usbon ang ubos padung kaaning, no further discussion. There having no other business to be discussed, the adjournment of the meeting has been moved by Kagawad Cecilio Jr. and seconded by Kagawad Gines. Meeting adjourned 9:50 a.m. Closing prayers followed. I have certified the following minutes noted by the Secretary of the State, Teresita Amoy, attested by the presiding officer herself, punong barangay ni Datulang. And there are other notice that we are going to read. Under resolution endowed by the sponsored councilor and duly thereby approved by the collegiate body of Barangay Tokdig Ilaya, Luway, Bohol, to tabulate priority area or areas, senior citizens health, security, medicines and kits, rationale, providing maintenance for medicines for senior citizens and individual kits. Description: Barangay Tokdig Ilaya needs more sources to assist our beloved senior citizens in their maintenance and support their basic needs such as health kits. Proposed cost 1,500,000. Analysis: technical, medicines and medical kits for our senior citizens. Economic: it should be as stable as it is. To lessen their burdens expensing high cost of purchasing medicines, their maintenance, and to closely monitor their blood pressures, glucose, sugar tests, and other basic kits for them. Implementation scheme: allocating medicines and medical kits for our senior citizens. Schedule 2022 onwards upon receipt of copies of this resolution as approved thereof. This is the first tabulating resolution. Next, on the resolution endorsed by the sponsored councilor and Jolly Darbar approved by the collegiate body of Barangay Tugdo Ilaya, Luway, Bohol, to tabulate priority area Barangay Road of Tugdo Ilaya. Rationally rehabilitating the farm to market road Tugdo Ilaya to give safety and security of the commuters, motorists, and passers of the said road. Description: Barangay Tugdo Ilaya needs more resources to assist this rehabilitation and development of the existing road. Proposed cost 5 million. Analysis: for technical, indeed for any other concerns, you may raise them afterwards. Technical, construction materials and equipment needed to rehabilitate the existing Barangay Tugdo Ilaya road. As I attach also the map and the exact location, area, and the latitude, longitude of the road. Economic, prone to accidents due to rough and tough cement cracks and holes in and outside the completed barangay road. Also submitted the actual photos and to be presented later to the projector. The situation of the concrete road. This is very hazardous and very prone to accident. Implementation scheme: convalescence of existing barangay roads situated along the jurisdiction. Schedule 2022 onwards upon the receipt of copies of this resolution as approved thereof. That's the second tabulated resolution. Were there two only? I have here the purchase of Barangay Tanod rescue vehicle. Attached here is the resolution sponsored by yours truly. We will read it upon as we go along with the reading of the tabulating resolution. Endowed by the presiding officer and the sponsored councilor. Rationally for the purchase of Barangay Tanod Rescue for general usage. Description: Barangay Tugdo Ilaya needs more sources to backing our necessities in buying rescue vehicle for emergency and rescues in case of catastrophes. Proposed cost 5 million pesos. Analysis: technical, purchase of rescue vehicle. Economic: to transport easily of our emergencies and quick response on the situations that are badly needed to bring to the nearest hospitals by using the vehicle. Implementation scheme: provide rescue vehicle of Tugdo Ilaya in the town of Luway, province of Bohol, region 7 in this country. Schedule 2022 onwards upon receipt of copies of this resolution as approved thereof. Attached here is their resolution number 19-2022 series of 2022, sponsored by yours truly, the Committee on Ways and Means Chairman. Our resolution, highly authored by and duly approved by the entire members of the collegiate body, to respectfully request Philippine Senator Ronaldo Bato de la Rosa to allocate the amount of 5 million pesos for purchasing vehicle for our barangay police security officers, or barangay tanod as we term, in Barangay Tugdo Ilaya, Luway, Bohol, in this region 7, this country. Whereas, we're going to discuss further. Barangay police security officials have been exercising public roving during curfew hours in coordination with the chairman of peace and order and the chief tanod Thus, the BPSO has been encountering difficulties in some instances arresting civilians from violations of such ordinance that would help reduce its productivity of tensions and whatsoever. Moreover, our BPSO encourages the inhabitants to deplete the outnumbered cases of illegal and other unprecedented activities in barangay. Further, the BPSO has lack of equipment to ensure the safety and security of the people. Whereas, on the second paragraph, the barangay budget allocated for peace and order cannot stand on these requests to purchasing vehicle as rescue vehicle for their easy transport and moving up to the farthest part of the barangay. Hence, the main objective of such purchase is intended focusing on the security of our BPSO, or also engaging public service rendering at night and close to midnight. Henceforth, the BPSO deserves to be allocated special attention and a privilege to make their work easy and progressing. Henceforward, the barangay aims to claim advanced services to continue rendering public roving at all times. For the third whereas, the other reason in purchasing such vehicle is to answer emergencies without hassles. Thus, by accomplishing this proposed project for our BPSO, it reflects how the barangay officials have worked so hard hand in hand. The vehicle can also be used for transporting our senior citizens during their payout schedules instead of renting a motor or habal-habal. By this, for the second page of the resolution, continue the reading of whereas and the third whereas. The public can utilize this vehicle anytime as long as badly needed and in an emergency cases. Fourth whereas on the next page, the second page for this resolution. Attached lastly was the tabulated resolution endowed by sponsored councilor and the collegiate members of the body. The committee chairperson sponsoring this resolution thereby summons the collegiate body to favor these requests for the welfare of the Tukdog Ilaya constituents through the unending services provided by our barangay police security officers in roving and in an emergency cases. That more the people may secure themselves beforehand and able to transport and easy at their utmost convenient times. That's the whereas of the resolution. Let's have the recess now for 15 minutes. Granted. Yes, presiding officer. First priorities. We're preparing for the next batch of reading of the concerns. We're not yet on the time allocated for to come back. We'll check first. Fix this with this chart more so we can disseminate all papers and pertinent documents to the August body beforehand so we can start the next reading of the other concerns.